Hello and welcome to my home. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to grow collard greens in your containers. It's very simple and easy to do, and I'll tell you about the steps. But before we go there, I want to let you know I have other types of videos on my channel. I have easy to prepare recipes, product reviews, meditation videos, and other videos on how to grow vegetables in your containers. So come on, let's go get started with some collard greens for the fall. There's several important things you need to do for your collard greens. They need to have containers that have drain holes. Now that's like most vegetables. They don't like to have their roots sitting in water, so it's important to have good drainage. Another way to have good drainage is make sure you use potting mix in your containers. Not topsoil and not soil from your yard. The potting mix is made specifically to have that drainage property, so that's the ideal medium for your containers. Now the fertilizer, because my potting mix has some fertilizer already in it, I'm just going to use Dr. Earth fertilizer. It's kind of an all-purpose fertilizer, and I'm going to mix a handful of that in. I'll show you that as well. And the potting mix I use is Miracle-Gro. Now there's other types of potting mixes on the market. If you get a potting mix that doesn't have any fertilizer in it, use a fertilizer that's like that has the first number, which is the nitrogen level, as a 10, like a 10, 10, 10. So 10 nitrogen, 10 phosphorus, and 10 potassium, and that's a nice well-balanced fertilizer for your collard greens. Now timing, you want to plant your collard greens in the containers about 6 to 8 weeks before your first fall frost date. They are cool temperature, hardy, and they can take a light frost, but as you're growing your collard greens, if it should get really cold for a prolonged period of time, you may want to use a shade cloth. Now it says shade cloth, but you can use this to keep your vegetables warm as well, especially at nighttime when those temperatures really dip low. These seeds about 1/2 inch deep, and the variety that I'm using is called the Flash. That's the seed packet that it came in, and it gives you some good information on the back. Most of your seed packages are going to give you good information. Now some collard greens may only need to be planted 1/4 inch deep, so be sure to read the information on the back. They need about 6 hours of sunlight. They can take a little shade, especially if it gets a little hot. So if you can move your container and you have a slightly shadier spot, while the temperatures make it really hot, you could move that pot near some shade to kind of keep it cool, or again, use the shade cloth for the reverse method and to keep your collard greens cool during the daytime, like if the temperature starts soaring up. Now there's a couple of approaches to harvesting your collard greens. You can do the approach where you harvest the whole plant, and if you cut it down at the base of the plant and you fertilize it right away, it should grow you a second harvest. Another approach is to kind of pick some of the leaves off of individual plants to keep that plant growing. No matter which approach you use, you will need to refertilize your collard greens again after you harvest, but also about every month you need to add fertilizer to your collard greens to keep them growing and producing. Now there's all types of varieties of collard greens. Some are called the loose leaf, where the leaves are more out and away from each other, and you have some that are more they close in on each other, so they may look a little curved in. So it doesn't really matter. They're all very tasty. Here's a shot of the potting mix that I'm using. And here's the fertilizer. This fertilizer, the numbers on this one is 463. So that first one, nitrogen level is a little low. But again, my potting mix has fertilizer in there, so I'm thinking there's going to be more. Now here's the collard greens that I started already. And obviously there's too many in this container. And this is a 10-gallon container. So I'm going to end up thinning these out and transplanting. Now this is a 10-gallon container. I think I can get about 4 collard green plants in here. But for a 5-gallon container, I'm going to put 2 collard greens in there. And I'm going to take you in a little closer. these are not ready to be transplanted yet. Now I can thin them now, but transplanting, you really need to get that second set of leaves on there, and right now it's just got the first set of leaves on most of them. It's getting ready to get that second set of leaves, and that's important because at that point the seedlings are strong enough to be transplanted. So really you're going to see 4 leaves on that seedling before you transplant it. Okay, what I have here is a nice 5-gallon container. It has string holes in it, and I have some potting mix left over from what I had in here before, and it's pretty good. There's not a whole lot of roots in here. I dumped out some of it that had a lot of roots towards the top of the pot, and I'm just going to mend this. I'm going to mend it with some of my fertilizer and just mix that in. And now I'm going to mix in some fresh potting mix. Now, if I didn't tell you before, you want your pot for the 2 plants that are going to eventually live in here in this 5-gallon pot. You want it to be about 12 inches wide and about 12 inches deep. Now, the roots on the collard greens are not that particularly deep. You could possibly get away with one that's 8 to 10 inches deep, but I'm not sure that will be a nice 5-gallon container. But if that's all you have, then that's all you have. Now I do like to pre-wet my soil because I'm trying to get out the air holes, and I like to gently pat it down as well. But wetting it gives it a nice, the seeds a nice moist area to lay on. And I'm just going to scrape, mine say planted a 1/2 inch deep, so I'm just going to scrape away enough to think that I think it's a 1/2 inch coverage. That is what the seeds look like. Not too big, not too small. And I'm just going to sprinkle them around, just like that. Now I could have made rows of a 1/2 inch deep, but I decided to go this way and just pat it down. Pat it down, just gently pat it down. And I'm going to water it in some more. And it's that simple. Now these seeds say they take about, I think it says, how long do they take to germinate? 8 to 14 days to germinate. So we should be doing pretty good. And there you have it. Very simple. And again, you don't want to transplant it until you have 4 leaves. And I'm going to show you another plant just for demonstration purposes. That's what I mean by 4 leaves. And this is a broccoli plant, but the same is going to apply to your collard greens. When it gets that second set of leaves, it's good to go for transplanting. And when you transplant it, you're just going to plant it maybe a 1/2 inch deeper than what it was before to get it off to a good start in this new home. That's it. Well, if you like that video, hit the thumbs up like button and consider subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know when I've uploaded a new video. That's it for now.